The following podcast contains adult content. It is not suitable for minors, professional settings, or the faint of heart. FOREPLAY Goes South is open mic storytelling. Hosted monthly by Metanoia, attendees share their intimate, sultry, salacious tales.
And I'm here to talk about everyone's favorite topic, physics. Right. My significant otter, who cannot be here tonight, the ginger, and I took our very first trip to Europe about 6 years ago. And who in the room here has been to Amsterdam? Yes! All right. So we all know a couple things that are really cool in Amsterdam. One of which is now a little bit more legal here in the United States. Yay, rock on. The other place is, of course, the red light district. So, of course, curiosity got the best of us. So we're going to go on our very first day. We're going to go check out the red light district and see what's going on. So for those that haven't been, it's exactly what you can imagine. It is red lights everywhere. You got all these beautiful women that are in glass cases that they're showing off. They're saying hi. They're trying to wink and smile at you like, yeah, come here. You know, trying to lure you in. And there wasn't really a whole lot that was catching our eye on day one. But as we were walking through, we came across one in particular young lady. She was short dark hair, had a cute little sports bra on and a cute little sporty little trunks on too. She was just smiling and engaging. She just looked so happy to be here. Let's just for now call her Hot Girl. All right? For the sake of this conversation, she is Hot Girl. We weren't quite ready to pull the trigger yet. So we decided to let's continue exploring Amsterdam. Let's go on to day two. So day two of Amsterdam, you do what you do. You go have brunch. You go down to the local pastry shop to get yourself a stroopwafel loaded with Nutella. Yes. And of course, and again, right afterwards, you got to digest it by going into a BDSM shop, right? It was sounding like a good time. We were bound to find something. Please don't gag me, all right? These are the bukkake of puns. They're going to keep coming. Y'all should see your face. So anyway, at the BDSM shop, I picked up a couple toys for myself. Picked up my favorite flogger. It's still part of my repertoire. And also picked up a very hefty handmade spreader bar that had these really great injected handles here, so the easy release in case you ever in a pinch and need to get out. So after we pick up this gear, I'm carrying the sex gear along throughout Amsterdam, and our next stop is to do a wine cheese canal tour. And, right, of course, so romantic. So we get onto the boat, and on our table are 3 bottles. White, not really our thing. Rosé, not really a thing. Bottle of red, right? So we kill the red, and our lovely host is like, would you like another bottle of red? Because there's several open tables here with open bottles. We don't want them to go to waste. Here, have another bottle of red. Okay. Have another bottle of red. Have another bottle of red. 4 bottles deep and 1 to go, brown bagging it through the streets of Amsterdam. So I look at my significant otter and I say, are you ready to make a bad decision? And she said, yes. Let's go find Hot Girl. So much like in the scene from Friends where Joey is running around the apartment yelling, Hot Girl! Where are you, Hot Girl? Nowhere to be found. I can't imagine why. 4 or 5.5 now bottles deep. We were like, okay, really, what are we talking about here price-wise? So we walk up to one of the young women, like, okay, how much for both of us? 200 euro. For how long? 20 minutes. So for those that can't do the math right now, 200 euro, you factor in the US dollar and also inflation, is now a very well-equipped Honda Civic. So we're like, you know what? We have a bag of toys here. Why don't we go back to the room and let's make our own bad decisions, right? So put the spreader bar on my significant otter, have her hands on behind her back in the bar, stomach down on the bed, and I'm forcing her to give me head, grabbing her right by the back of her head and thrusting my cock in and out of her mouth, right? And now I'm getting to the point I'm brick hard and I'm ready to take her from behind. So I unhinge her. I put the bar above her head and lock her wrist back up so she's still laying completely flat with the bar on the bed. I get right behind her. I'm like, all right, babe, I hope you're ready. Let's go. I go and I grab her by the ankles and I pull her towards me. Side and slightly relevant note. How many people are familiar with Sir Isaac Newton's law of theory of momentum? Where you have an object in motion, another object is attached, and it's also in the same motion. So, as I pull my partner towards me, the bar, going at the same velocity, smacks her right in the mouth. Busted lip bleeding, chipped tooth. It was an instant sober. And I'm like, oh my God, are you all right? Are you okay? What do we need to do? What do we have to do? Bless her heart. She looks at me dead in the eye and just says, keep going! I'm like, all right, I'm going to totally get mine. Screw everything else. We're going to do this. So we go and do our thing, and it was getting late because it was, at that point, tooth hurty o'clock. And we did have to get up early the very next morning to go to the Van Gogh Museum. And needless to say, she definitely there gave me an earful. That's my story. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
This episode of FOREPLAY Goes South podcast was recorded and produced by event host and podcast creator Metanoia. These stories are recorded live every third Tuesday of the month at Petra's in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information about FOREPLAY Goes South, follow us at FOREPLAY GS on Facebook, FetLife, Instagram, and Twitter.